What is going on, guys? It's Frank with Linemaker Sports here. So we are live, and I'm going to discuss with you guys another NBA strategy that's going to kind of correlate with the one that I taught you guys a couple weeks ago. All right, where you could basically get a guaranteed profit in. This is going to be a little bit different. All right, I'm going to show you guys what you have to do, and this involves the totals. All right, and this is going to be where you can actually double your money. All right, you could actually double your money, double the amount of money that you're putting down. All right, so make sure you guys in the comments, if you guys can hear me, make sure you guys comment down below, because I definitely want to know if you guys can hear me, obviously, before we even get going. All right, also, if you got any questions, make sure you guys throw them in the comment section as well. Also, make sure you guys like this video if you guys enjoy these NBA strategies that I give you. All right, so we're going to give it a couple seconds, then we're going to get into it. Once everybody kind of files in here, we're going to talk about exactly what the NBA strategy is going to be and how we're going to get it going. All right, and how you guys can possibly double your money. All right, double your start. So the first thing I want to discuss here, all right, guys, first thing is going to be, this is going to be a strategy for the NBA totals. All right, for totals meaning the combined score between both teams. All right, so that is what you are going to be basically going at. All right, this is what you're going to be looking at. So what we're first going to be doing here is we are going to be targeting and looking at the total average in the NBA of what a total score is, all right, the average of that. So the NBA, your average NBA score is 222 points, all right? So your NBA average is 222 points, all right? That's what the average is every time when you are basically looking at NBA games over a long period of time. They all end up averaging out to about that 222 mark. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to try to do a live bet. Again, this is going to be a live betting strategy of how we're going to try to sandwich ourselves on certain numbers to be able to double up and hit a middle. All right, so you can double your money. All right, so first off, how we're going to do that, we're going to target games, and we're going to look for games between the totals, all right, of 217, all right, and between, that'd be 212. 212 and 217. All right, so we'll go 212 and 217. That's going to be the first one. All right, that's the first one that we're looking at. All right, so the first one that we're looking at is the total between 212 and 217. All right, and what we're going to do in that aspect is this is going to be pregame, so you're not going to be looking at the first quarter and stuff, kind of like how we do the other one. So this one, right off the bat, you're going to look for games between 212, 217. What you're going to do is you're going to bet the over. All right, so we're going to bet the over in that matchup. All right, so once you do that, now what we're looking for, like we just discussed, the average score in the NBA is 222 points. All right, so once the game starts, like I said in the first video that you guys watched for these NBA strategies, is it's a game of runs. All right, the NBA is a game of runs, so you're going to be getting runs back and forth. So right off the bat, what you want to happen, obviously, is as soon as you bet the over in this game, you kind of want it to be, you know, a little bit sluggish right off the bat. All right, you kind of want it to be a little, because what we're trying to do is we're trying to grab another total in this game that's going to be 10 points higher. All right, and then we're going to bet the under. All right, so we do pregame 212, 217. You find a game for that. All right, you bet the over pregame. All right, what we're going to do now is we're going to watch this game, obviously, because we're going to live bet it. Okay, so we're going to watch this game. Now we're going to wait to get a live bet between 222 and 227. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to try to get between 222 and 227 a live bet. And what that live bet is going to be is now on the under. All right, so then you would bet the under. All right, so how this works is pretty much, you know, usually it's about minus 110 odds both ways. All right, so it's usually minus 110 if you're betting the over, and then you sandwich it with the under as you're playing. So the thing is here is now if you end up not getting in the middle here, because what the goal is here is since we've bet between 212 and 217 over, then we're going to go 212 to 227 under. We kind of sandwiched it, all right? What you did was sandwich it. Now we have a middle. We have a middle of about 10 points to get somewhere to our average NBA score, all right? So that is what we're going to be trying to do. We're going to be trying to sandwich this and get a middle. When you get a middle, you win both bets, all right? Now, if you do not win both bets, here's the thing. You're going to win one, all right? You're going to win one, but you will take a very small loss, all right? You'll take a very small loss, not anything that's substantial. So what I would do is I would take a half a unit, and you would bet the over to start the game. Then I would take another half a unit while it's live and try to grab that, high line to get an under. So that way now we can try to get our middle and get to that average. All right, because now if you do get a middle and you actually do end up hitting in between those and win both bets, now you've doubled your money. All right, so this works, on the way that I just showed you here. Also, it works on betting the game on the under as well. So what you're doing is you're looking to target games from 227 to 232. All right, and then you bet the under. All right, so between 227 and 232, now you're betting the under. All right, that's pre-game right off the bat. All right, so you're doing the same thing what we just discussed up here. You're doing the same stuff. All right, but now you're just doing it kind of the opposite way. So you're finding games between 227, 232, and you're betting the under. So now once the game starts, now we're looking to see, can we get a lower number now? All right, so we're looking for the opposite to happen, right? So as soon as this game starts, we're kind of looking for a bit of a doozy right off the bat where it's kind of like, it's a slow-paced game right off the bat, which happens every day in these games. It happens where they can come out fast or they come out slow, and it moves that total number live. All right, so now what we're looking for, now we're looking to drop that number down, and we're trying to get between 222 and 227. All right, so pretty much 10 below this. All right, is what we're trying to get. All right, and then we're going to try to bet the over. So now we're going to try to bet the over on that. All right, so once you bet the over on this, once again, we have it sandwiched again. All right, we have it sandwiched pretty much both ways. All right, so it's really all you have to do when it comes to playing this type of totals strategy. All right, now here's the thing. Last video that I told you guys about, when you're betting both sides in a game, one thing I didn't discuss with you is you probably shouldn't be doing it at the same sports book because you will get banned at the sports book if you continuously do that. All right, same thing goes with this. All right, you kind of want to bet your initial bet. You want to bet at one place, and then you want to get your live bet somewhere else. All right, because once you do that, then you're not throwing any red flags and stuff like that. But this is how you're going to correlate that, guys. All right, this is what you're looking for. All right, we're looking for basically a 10-point differential from what we started the game at, what our pre-bet was, to on the opposite side. And once we're able to find that, then we sandwich it, and you bet both sides. Now you have a 10-point cushion. All right, you got a 10-point cushion that's going to hover around the average of the NBA of what the total score is going to come to for you to try to win both. All right, so like I said, if you win both, you double your money. Now, if you only win one, because you're going to guarantee you're going to win one, you're either going to win the under or the over, you take a small loss. All right, so that's the thing. That's the thing when it comes to, playing this one. It's not necessarily guaranteed profit, kind of like I told you guys with the one with, when you're betting the teams. But you would take a very small loss, but you're still giving yourself a chance to double your money. All right, because even if you took a small loss on one game, then the next one you actually ended up hitting that middle and getting in that 10-point cushion, and you doubled your money. Now you're up money. All right, so that's just how you want to be able to go about this when it comes to your totals and your NBA strategy that correlates with your totals. All right, could seem a little confusing, but I'll go through it one more time with you guys. All right, so the average in the NBA is 222 points. All right, we're looking for games from 212 to 217 pre-game. All right, pre-game, you find that, you bet the over. Now we're looking to sandwich that with 10 points higher. All right, pretty much 10 points higher, and then we're going to bet the under. All right, and then you could do it the opposite way, like I said, 227 to 232. You're betting the under pregame. Now 10 points different. From there, you're looking to sandwich it and try to get the over. All right, it's about like 5 to 10 points different. Obviously, the more of a margin that you can get, the better you have at getting a middle on that and winning both sides. All right, so 10 points doesn't have to just be a middle. Like there's some games where you can bet, you can get at the beginning of game 212. And then they come out, shooting crazy, and you could get 230 right off the bat and then bet the under. Now you got like 18 points, in there to be able to get that middle on both. All right, so it's not very tough to do, guys. Not very tough to do at all. It just takes time to sit there and kind of watch the game, and you want to target those games. Now, games that are from 218 to 226, we're not even looking at. All right, so let me put that up here. Games that are 218 to 226, we don't look at. All right, so just put an X through them. You don't even look at those games. All right, so we take that out of the equation right away. All right, you're looking for 212 to 217, and you're looking for 227 to 232. All right, those are the games that you're looking to eyeball. Those are what you're looking to, make that and try to get that middle. All right, guys. So if you guys want more strategies like this and you guys want to work with me one-on-one, make sure you guys go down in the description below and click the link and book a call. All right, so that way I can work with you one-on-one and teach you guys more than just these strategies that I show. All right, guys, but this NBA strategy is not necessarily guaranteed to get you a profit, but gives you a shot at doubling your money with low risk. All right, it's a low risk bet because you're betting both sides. More than likely, you'll get minus 110 on both sides. So if you end up just winning one, you get a small little loss compared to, if you just lost a bet outright. All right, so, and in the long run, if you can hit a couple of those middles, they start to add up and they increase your chances in your bankroll and your unit size as well to correlate with this strategy. All right, guys, but again, I do advise that you would take one bet at one sports book and then do the live bet at another sports book. All right, because I don't want you to get banned at your sports book, and they will do that. All right, they will ban you if that's the case because they don't like people sandwiching bets and trying to win double. Same thing with betting on both sides. They don't want people arbitraging. They don't want you doing that. All right, guys, so as always, I'm Frank with Linemaker Sports. If you guys like this NBA strategy, make sure you guys smash that like button. I will see you guys next time. Till then, I'm out.